and welcome back to my vlog. We're on to the 28th day of the 30-day mental diet, the end of the 4th week, 2 days left. Enjoy new health and happiness. You can't have one without the other. Basically, health may be said to pertain to a state of the physical body, while on the other hand, happiness refers to a state of mind. But you are both body and mind and cannot divide yourself into pieces. The body is not separate from the mind, nor the mind from the body. The condition of one is reflected in the other. Although the mind can be said to be the dominant part, the part that is conscious, has volition, and is able to direct the action and activities of you as a whole. The key to happiness. It appears that you cannot be happy unless you are healthy, and neither can you be healthy unless you are happy. This raises the question, if something is amiss, just where do you start to correct it? Do you start with the physical condition or the mental state that might be the causative factor? The answer, of course, is that you cannot deal with one part to the exclusion of the other. You do something about both mind and body at the same time by starting with the dominant aspect of your being, by paying attention to your thinking. For in your thinking rests the key to both physical well-being and mental health or happiness. Learn to be normal. Both health and happiness can rightly be said to be your normal way of life. The body ever seeks to maintain itself in a state of health, but too often your negative mental activity interferes with the process. As for your mind, happiness can be said to be the result of the feeling of joy and satisfaction, which comes from constructive and creative effort. When you let your mind be constructive and creative, then you are letting it fulfill its purposive function and reason for existence, ever seeking to become a fuller expression of the life that is within you. Discard unhappiness. A person who is unhappy because of lack of money can suddenly become happy as a result of an inheritance. But it is not the money itself that causes the change. Rather, it is a change in the way of thinking. Inheritance or no inheritance, you can create for yourself a pattern of thinking that is devoid of morbid and negative content. When you do this and maintain such a pattern, you cannot avoid becoming more cheerful and happy. Unhappy patterns of thinking will indefinitely maintain themselves until you specifically and definitely replace them with constructive thoughts that will contribute to your well-being. A happy body. Your body cannot possibly be healthy if it is constantly tortured and disrupted by negative thinking, unhappy thinking. If you permit yourself to be unhappy over a period of time, the body reflects this mental state, and as a result, you become additionally unhappy because your health is not what it should be. You have compounded your problem in a very unfavorable manner. Do all that is required physically to bring your body back to a normal state, but it will never stay that way unless you remove the irritating pattern of thinking that may have caused the trouble in the beginning. A happy mind. A happy, healthy state of mind is more than just saying you are happy. It is not a case of ignoring conditions or situations about you which may contribute to such unhappiness, although this may be of some false benefit. The solution to the problem rests in mentally and physically engaging in constructive and creative endeavor. A happy mind is the one that is doing something worthwhile. Happiness starts within you. As much as you may have relished being immersed in unhappiness, it is necessary that you recognize the sad state of your mental and physical affairs and the additional trouble you are headed for if you permit yourself to continue in such a manner. You have to impose a strict discipline on your way of thinking. This is not accomplished by wishful thinking, daydreaming, and hoping, but by definitely maintaining wholesome ideas which will manifest themselves as your experience of actual health and happiness. You can only experience that which is a reflection of the content of your mind. The end of the search. You may spend a lot of time hunting health and happiness, but never seem able to catch up with them. What you desire, you may seek to discover outside of yourself, little realizing that it is only within you that it can ever be found. What you want, you already know, but you need to acknowledge this and act and think in a manner that permits you to accept and experience these things. When you become tired of an undesirable state of life, sell yourself some new ideas that contain more of what life actually is. Mental stimulants. Science. Health and happiness are not produced by situations or by other people. They are produced by one's own mind. Kurt S. Wachtel. Philosophy. Place yourself in the middle of the stream of power and wisdom which flows into you as life. Place yourself in the full center of that flood. Then you are without effort impelled to truth, to right, and a perfect contentment. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Religion. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. Proverbs 3:13. The diet. It is the nature of life, intelligence, God, that there is harmonious, joyous, creative activity. That which I am in body and mind is an activity and expression of God, and there is no necessity that I be other than healthy and happy. I recognize and accept the fact that physical well-being and mental satisfaction are mine to experience as I determine that they are mine. I direct my thinking into purposeful and constructive channels. As I eliminate all ideas to the contrary, I free my body from the influence of disturbing and irritating mental factors. In spite of any unhappiness or mental depression I may now have, I am convinced that life flows through me anew and reestablishes itself in me in accord with its true nature. In both mind and body, I reflect my highest concept of the nature of God, who can do himself no harm nor deprive himself of the results of beneficial activity. I know that there is a wisdom and a power within me which now rightly guides me and directs me so that I continually enjoy a life that is worthwhile and experience health and happiness. Capsule supplement. Today and each day my life is an increasing experience and expression of health and happiness. I accept this as the normal activity of the life that is within me. Today I will apply this idea to these aspects of my thoughts and actions. Fill in the blank. My particular problem, condition, or situation which it can be used to correct is fill in the blank. Next we have the last 2 days. Then I have to think of something else. Make it a great day, and bye for now.